Again, we've been keeping up with Nick Shirley. He's been doing a wonderful job on this. And again, he's no expert on this either. He's just a dude out there trying to do what he needs to do. And we're going to get this baby playing.
Is the sound of hospice money. Could you just answer?
That's where all of our hospice money is going to.
1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA. Do you have the paperwork to enroll a little
You don't know.
named Joey?
You don't know
Huh?
what's going on.
Well, it says there's 14 children enrolled here on the state of California. That there is $6,000 per beneficiary. Can you give us any explanation? Where can we open a hospice at? Get the Maybach just like you.
California
I want to be cool like you.
amount of fraud in the country, as California is the state with the highest taxes and collects more money than any other state in America. It is filled with fraud. California's
Oh, yeah, I'm
version of
sure.
Medicaid, called Medi-Cal, has more than doubled since 2022 from $108 billion to a proposed $222 billion in 2026. Their population, however, has not grown exponentially. However, their spending has. There has been a
Explain
1,000%
that.
increase in hospice care in the Los Angeles County. In fact, 1 out of every $10 of home health care in America is spent in
What? One out of every $10 on home health care spent in LA alone in one city. 10% in one city, which is kind of crazy because isn't Florida the number one retirement spot to go to? So why is 10% of home health care spent in one city across the entire country? That's staggering.
Los Angeles. On top of that, their government-funded daycare programs are filled with violations. While they continue to give money to these fraudsters, it is estimated that the fraud in California could be in the hundreds of billions of dollars. In this video, we'll be going face to face with these fraudsters.
I'll turn it up a little
confronting
bit.
them as they defraud the American taxpayer out of millions and billions of dollars as they live their lives in luxury, driving around luxurious cars that cost more than $100,000 that you actually paid for. Let's start first by going to these daycares filled with
Yeah. These guys are living the American dream while Americans are not only paying for it, but also paying back student loans, basically.
violations that still continue to receive money from the government.
So this is the location of the daycare. It's in the middle of this shopping plaza. A lot of the buildings are closed down or boarded up and have been graffitied.
And
then
look
you
at these
also have
dumps.
Just a big dumpster right here with all this garbage, and then the daycare is right there. We're gonna go in right now.
We actually have a homeless person there too.
Oh,
See that?
there's actually somebody sleeping here right now. Hello?
What? Dude, is he alive? Holy cow. Yeah, instead of giving the money to these hospice places, give the money to this homeless man. He clearly needs it. He's sleeping outside on a bunch of freaking pallet boards.
You all right? Yeah. And so
Thank-
there's a
dude, thank
homeless
God
man
he's
who's
alive.
Sleeping right next to the daycare. He's sleeping right here, and the daycare is right there. This does not look like a place where you'd want to bring your child, and it does not look suitable
Heck no.
and set to code to be a place where children are enrolled. So they do have some children here. How many do they usually say they have, or what's the story with the
The
children?
last few visits from the state have said that they have 39 enrolled.
And right now we're seeing about 5 children.
Yes.
They are enrolling right now. It says Medina Learning Center is now enrolling. So let's see if little Joey can lear a little bit here at Medina. Do you have the paperwork to enroll a
So
little boy by the
far,
name of Joey?
at least they got kids there.
Yes, we'd like
Never
to
mind.
enroll
Take it
little
back.
Joey into daycare.
She has no idea.
They have as their backup facility the UMI Learning Center, and the UMI Learning Center was convicted in federal court in 2024 of having 150 ghost kids. So I want to find out what.
Ghost kids? Obviously, it means kids that don't exist. But now we're adding more terms to this. Guys, why are we letting this happen? These guys are just piggybacking off of our backs while we're just slaving over here to work and to build a better future for ourselves. These guys are like leeches.
The affiliation is and why this facility
A drain
is
on
listed as the
society.
backup.
And
Can I get that
honestly,
paperwork to-
and honestly, we shouldn't even have them. Sorry, I'm pausing so much. Because there's already enough Americans that don't want to work or don't want to do this or that are just drains on the society already. So we don't need other people coming from other countries to come leech off of the American dollar either. Too much of our own people are doing it. Now, that doesn't mean I'm against it. No, bring people over, especially if they're going to be a contributing member to society. Like, some people might not like him, but Elon Musk, he's from South Africa. Do I think it was a great idea bringing him over? Absolutely. Look what he's done for the United States. Like, stuff like that. Granted, on the flip side, you can't just have all these rich people come over, because that just brings a lot of power over that they have that Americans don't, that they can flex on us
enroll a child?
Yes, I can.
in the most basic way
What
ever.
do you think about daycares being used for fraudulent businesses to receive money from the government to say they're enrolling 39 children, 89 children, and for millions of dollars be going towards these facilities? What do you think about that as you do work in a daycare?
No, it does happen. I've seen it like elsewhere. I've seen it like being listening to the news. So it does happen. Time to time. Yeah.
Surprised he gets it from the news.
Thank
Usually
you.
they cover this stuff up.
The card that they gave us, this is the licensee, the person who owns it.
And that's so far been the only thing they've been able to give us as to how to enroll a child. And then in the back corner of this parking lot appears to be the
But do they get in?
playground. Here's a bunch of garbage, and then right here appears to be the playground. Some strange things are happening outside this daycare. Whether or not it's fraudulent.
That's a beautiful looking playground, huh?
and
Take a look at this
right
playground,
here appears
guys.
To be the playground. Some
Don't you guys want your kids to have a playground like this? I mean, they got their own gate. They're protected.
strange things are happening outside this daycare. Whether or not it's fraudulent, there is a lot of suspicious activity taking place. This right
Suspicious,
here is
but-
Hayden Sarah Family Childcare. This
I
is a
guess they're
daycare
trying a
right
little.
here. Apparently, they have 14 children enrolled. Tell us a little bit more about this daycare right here. We're in the middle of
Like, is this even big enough to technically be able to house 14 kids
the
in?
hills here in San Diego.
So, according to state records, when inspectors arrived here, there were 14 kids enrolled, but 0 present. And then
course.
this place was also cited for having missing children's records and also not having a facility roster.
It's kind of weird that there's this daycare in the middle of a neighborhood. Hello?
I was naked.
And we'll rewind back in a second after that. Sorry, that caught me off guard. It wasn't. But what I was getting ready to say is, we can't let this happen. That's crazy. But the thing is why we let it happen is because nobody wants to be blasted on social media or in person as a racist or anything like that. Let me rewind a couple of seconds, because that was crazy what she just said. I'm naked. Is that her way of like, go away?
Hello?
I was naked, okay?
No, you weren't.
I can see you. I was like, I wasn't dressed
I can
up.
show you.
Either way, can we enroll a child into the daycare?
You don't know what's going on.
Well, it says there's 14
Well-
children enrolled here on the state of California.
What's going on is you're supposed to be a
Says there's 14
daycare for
children enrolled
kids.
Here.
You don't care.
I do care. Then where are the children?
You don't
No,
Where are the children at?
no, he doesn't care if you're naked or not. He cares about where these children are that you're supposed to be taking care of.
Where are the children at? Where are the children at, ma'am? All right, so what she's doing is she's making a video right now. She's gonna send it out all to all the other daycares. But
So when someone comes out of their home after just saying, I was naked, and starts videoing you, that's how you know you're guilty. That's how you know they're guilty. That's how you know they're guilty.
at the end of the day, enrolled for 14 children, no children here, and this is from the state of California. We're not targeting Somalian population, we're just going after daycares, and it just so happens to be that all the daycares, they are Somalian so far. Where are the children at, ma'am?
Speak my
14
language.
children.
You're in my country.
Would you like to make a statement as to where the children are?
When you talking to me,
Where is my children?
Ma'am, we would not be here if we weren't.
I don't think you have a job, lady.
You don't care.
What do you mean we don't care? This is why we're here.
Care. And don't record me. You don't care.
This is why we're here to ask about these
Don't ask
daycares.
me who you are. Who you are.
My name's Nick Shirley. You already know that.
Shirley, I know, but you a trouble man.
How are we making trouble?
See, I think that by now, even though he's in California, in which, by the way, I told you that one out of every $10 goes to LA. I told you when we watched the Minnesota video, it might be ground zero, but New York, LA, and probably Florida is 10 times worse. 10 times worse, and we're seeing it right now.
Well, you're causing trouble.
Let me call 911.
We just want to know where the children are.
No, I'm calling 911.
For what?
To you.
For what?
You come to my house.
we haven't done
I
anything.
don't know.
The problem with these daycares is that they receive money through a program called CalWorks, but as you see, there are no children actually there. These fraudsters are simply enrolling children on paper to receive government subsidies. Even after the state visits these daycares and confirms there are no children actually there, the government and the state continue to give these daycares money. Now let's go.
And you ask why they continue to do it? Why they continue to do this even after sending people in and seeing that as complete fraud? The reason they keep on doing this is because if they find the fraud, then they have to do reports about it, which means they have to do their job, which means their job is harder. So instead of doing that, they want to make a block of people that are not Americans and use that block to get votes. And so how does that work for them? Well, it works for that group of people because this happens. You just get free funding. They just throw it at you. And what they get out of it, the government, is your vote that are not American votes. And that's literally what they do. They buy all these people's loyalty with money. And why not? You've seen it. These places are dumps. But they have BMWs that cost more than any amount of money I've ever spent in my life.
To another daycare.
Once again,
Come
we have
on.
another daycare.
Come on.
But this daycare is right here inside of this home. And let's see if there's any children here. They do say they have 7 enrolled. The state has said that there is 0 when they arrive. Is this Habubu Family Child Care? Yeah, we were wondering if we could enroll a child into the daycare here.
We know you. You need to get up from here.
See? See? Told you. Told you. Everybody watched the Minnesota. And so this whole entire community, they already know. They've already gotten their WhatsApp and text each other. Yo, Nick Shirley came to my neighborhood this morning. Y'all got to be prepared. Go get the kids. Go get everybody. Get prepared because he's coming.
And can I speak with somebody on the sidewalk?
Another thing to notice still, not
Would you just like to speak
anybody
with
has
somebody?
let them
Yes, sir.
inside.
Hide the sign, please.
Yes, we're right here. Can we talk to you really quick, sir?
Talk to you. Fuck you. What are you talking
Can I come talk to you, please? All right, so right now, the current
So
situation
defensive, and
is
they're
we
not
have
doing
some people
anything
yelling
wrong.
Through the Ring doorbell cam, a man came out, started yelling, and then we also have this car recording us as well. But we just want to ask for some clarification for the American people.
4 different visits. The state inspectors have shown up. There's kids enrolled anywhere from 7 kids and up. And every single time the state has showed up, 0.
0 children.
That's the state of California.
We're just asking for
saying
some
this.
clarification. They won't even answer any of our questions.
So essentially, a house just like this is receiving money from government subsidies without actually running a daycare. Meanwhile, they get money from the government as they run their fake daycares. And now let's go to another one that's even more
crazy.
concerning, as kids are left all alone.
Now we're at the Jama Shukri Family Childcare. This place is not in a shopping plaza. It's not anywhere near any place that looks like a place where a daycare would be. In fact, it's actually in one of these apartments right here. So they're able to have daycares and
And that goes with, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm pretty sure, and I might actually be getting this info now that I'm thinking about it from Daddy Daycare. But isn't there some kind of regulation where the building has to be quote unquote this side for this many kids and so on and so forth and what have you? I could have just gotten that from the movie, but I feel like that's real.
side apartment buildings?
Yes. So I've come across many of these. Some of these are on the third story of an apartment complex. It's only 1 bedroom, and yet the capacity is for 8 kids.
We just arrived at the daycare. We have 2 kids out here. I don't know if they're members of the daycare. There's no oversight right here. Can we talk to your teacher? Is your teacher there? So this is the first child we've ever encountered at one of these daycares. There's 2 kids out here right now, and we're gonna see if we can talk to the
Licensee. It is, according to this paperwork, Shukri Jama.
Can we talk to the adult?
Shukri Jama.
He is not here.
Not here.
May I ask who you guys are?
So you guys all by yourself?
Yeah. Knock on the door.
No one's here.
No one is not here.
You know, these kids are probably told all this too. Just like, yeah, if Nick, Shirley, or some strange people come, you don't know what they're talking about.
Okay,
You don't know
so you guys are all
nothing.
by yourself.
Okay. I can see by myself.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
As you can see, I'm by myself.
No one's
Poor
watching these
kids.
children, and they're all by
Poor
themselves.
kids.
My heart is breaking right now. I can't. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And what makes you so emotional as a mother, seeing that those kids are just out by themselves?
And here's the thing. That's a genuine reaction by her. And what's crazy is that she's having this experience seeing that. But yet there are thousands, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of Americans out here that are watching this video, watching me cover this video, watching other people cover this video, and they're just like, you guys are the worst people in the entire world. I hate you. I want bad things to happen to you. Why? Because we don't want fraud in our country? Because we want what's best for Americans? Come on now.
Kids all by themselves. It's supposed to be a licensed daycare, and there's no adult anywhere. What is going on?
And the crazy thing is, California allocates $6 billion to childcare and daycare facilities just like these, and there are over 39,000 facilities in the state. The California Department of
She had
Social
no idea
Services
what was going
even
on.
found an error rate of over 1.6% in their own audits. And to be very conservative, it is safe to say there's upwards of $100 million in fraud lost each and every single year. And now let's head over to where there's so much fraud you're gonna lose your mind. Let's head over to Van Nuys, where there's home health care and hospice fraud literally everywhere.
With the fraud here, California ranks the highest for Medicare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, whatever you want to call it. They spend the most amount of money per state, and here in LA,
I mean, it makes sense. They're the biggest, aren't they like the top 3 biggest economy in the entire world, and it's one city in the United States.
Right now,
So it makes sense, but it doesn't mean it's right, and that it should be just given out willy-nilly.
And right now, we are going to Gardens of Angels Hospice. They build $4.8
Guardians
million
of Angels.
per beneficiary. They charged $5,807 with 28.6
See if-
claims per patient.
see if they
and
go
only
there
2
and
codes, which
get
means
their
2
wings.
services were provided. And inside of this same location, there's also Blossom Hospice, and they received $3.4 million with $6,000 per beneficiary at $927 per claim, and only 1 code, which means they only provided 1 service. And it looks like there's about 15 more hospice centers inside this one plaza we're going to right now. We have all the information
15,
with us.
16,
Some
and
of these
1
places
plaza?
Doesn't even look like they've been registered with the
What?
CMS, which is the
Did that
Centers
have
for Medicare and Medicaid. 7 of the 4 entities have 0 SMS data, possibly shell registrations, shell companies. And it's rumored that these are Armenian Russian gangs, Armenian Russian mafia. So we're gonna go in there.
You got your
and
security
we're
with
just
you,
gonna ask
brother?
them, what's the need for all this hospice? Is there that many people dying here in LA where they need to be spending millions and millions of dollars on this hospice?
And honestly, that's a That's a great question because aren't people living longer now? Isn't that why they want to raise the age to Medicare and stuff to like 72 or something ridiculous? So if people are living longer, then why do you need so many? Good question.
Here.
Good
All
question.
right now we're looking for a Garden of
Think about
Angels
that.
Hospice. All these buildings are all hospice centers. Let's see if we can find Garden of Angels. This is the Angels of Haven Hospice Care. We have Angels of Valley Hospice. Hello.
You see that, guys? Just a bunch of angels out there saving kids and stuff. These guys are all angels. Come up with a catchy name and get all the funding.
How are you?
Wish that would work for me in my YouTube videos.
Good. We were looking for Guardian of Angels Hospice, but this one will probably do Angels of Valley Hospice. We were wondering if we could get some information to check our grandma into hospice.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Which hospice is she enrolled in?
We would love to maybe see if it's possible to get her in here to Angels of Valley.
We have to get a hospital referral.
Hospital referral. Oh, okay, how many people do you guys have with you guys?
It's irrelevant.
Irrelevant? Oh, okay.
Where are you guys from?
Where am I from? I'm from here.
So the way they're getting defensive and talking, I'd imagine that this is probably a scam. But I will say, they might just get their patients from the hospital. Some places do that, where they just all their care comes directly from the hospital. So they could be telling the truth, but their body language and instant defensiveness, I don't think that they are. I don't think that they are.
Looking for a spot for our grandma.
Yeah, no, we're doing only
We only do referrals from hospital.
Okay.
We don't just walk in and take patients.
Yeah, because we're seeing like, we got Garden of Angels, Blossom Hospice here.
They are, but this is Angels of Valley.
Okay.
How do you
we'll
not
keep looking
know?
for Guardian of Angels.
You
then.
guys are all in the same plaza, all have virtually the same name. You don't know. No, this is Angels Valley. You looking for Angels Creation. We are not affiliated with them. We don't know who they are. Hell, we don't even know if they're angels. They could be demons for all we know. Could be demons creation.
So they say they only take it from hospitals, which could be a valid response. Let's go see if we can find Guardian of Angels. This place is just filled with hospice centers and home health care centers. You have one right here, 7-star home health care, and then up here you have
7.
Miracle
Is it
Healing
the scale 5? 5 wasn't enough? Or is it out of 10 now? What am I missing? I feel like that's like 2 bonus
So this
stars.
hospice location, Miracle Healing Hospice. In
No angel in that one.
2023, they charge $1.3 million, and per beneficiary, it was $32,000 for 38 beneficiaries. Per beneficiary, that comes out to $32,000, $935. Let's see if Grandma could check herself into this one. Just trying to be a good grandson. When we're knocking the door, no one's coming. You look inside the window.
Dude, there's
Empty
nothing even there.
building. In 2023, this place received.
And for those people who think, well, hospice is at home. Yeah, they do a whole bunch of it. And these are offices. Does that look like an office to you? It don't look like there's no offices, no office supplies, no furniture, no inviting, friendly aura. There's nothing. This is just room 222 that says this hospice center, and that is just absolutely empty. So how do you explain that if it's just hospices at the homes? These are the offices. And then on the same note, nobody knows anybody in this plaza. Nobody knows how to get his grandma in. Come on.
$3 million.
Piece of furniture.
Nothing.
Insane. This is insane.
Okay, well, since we can't go to Miracle, let's see if we can get SX Home Health.
Surgery
Says
Home
they're
Health
open Monday through
Incorporated?
Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
Who wants to best they're not open?
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah, dude,
We
she's
got
gonna
SX
die out
Home
here.
Healthcare, they're not open, so it's all right because we can go to Alpha Omega Ventana Hospice Inc.
Not only are these shell companies, these are shell buildings. It's like somebody took a motel building and turned it into 100 fraudulent organizations.
We got a nice
think that's security?
Mercedes down there. Three nice Mercedes down there.
This
3
place might
Teslas.
even double as like a illegitimate car lot. Like, are they selling a car right now?
Grandma's not going to Alpha and Omega, so maybe she can go to Serene Touch Home Healthcare.
You know, that's a good
Says they're
point.
open-
Legitimate car lot. Like, are they?
Yeah.
Are they selling a car right now?
Grandma's
I missed
not
it.
going to Alpha
Whatever.
and Omega, so maybe
But
she
yeah.
can go to Serene Touch Home Healthcare.
Nice cars in the parking lot in
They're
this
open
dump.
Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's 1 p.m. right now. Let's see if they're hiring. Perfect. This one's open. Hello.
And once again, it was completely empty and nobody was there. We went to the next door because
Just an open door.
Here we have another location. We got St. Michelle, HHCI, Home Healthcare Inc. Hello. No one's here. Hello, sir.
Ooh, no surprise.
Yes.
Oh, what's this
We were
guy?
originally looking for some hospice for our grandma, and then it turns out that all these locations are hospice and home health care locations, and a lot of these.
For hospice for who?
Grandma.
For
It's
Dr. Oz?
grandma.
Yeah, for Dr. Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah, for our
For
grandma.
Dr.
Yeah.
It'd be.
For grandma.
It'd be.
For Dr. Oz? What's Dr. Oz got to do with anything?
Pretty good.
Dr. Oz to take his grandma and go to the other buildings and find the hospice. You know, this is stupid. You can record me.
Why can't I
It's
record
okay.
you?
You cannot.
This dude does not like Dr. Oz. Which, again, this is what I'm talking about. This is the block. Because isn't, like, Dr. Oz, like, head of, like, health or something for Trump's administration? I could be wrong on that. And if I am, I'm sorry for giving you improper information. Go look that up. But I think so. So that would make sense. This is that block they're talking about. We'll give you all this money. You give me all them votes. And you vote together as one unity. Death to America.
Oh, okay. Well,
We want to turn this into another third world country. Another PvP server is what we want. It's not what I want.
Well, did you see any Garden of Angels on the doors?
no, but they
Look at this Tesla in the background. Look at these.
received
Just
and
watch the
billed
video, Drayton.
$4.8 million.
Well, it's their problem.
And but we do have yours actually.
Mine?
Yeah, yours is a KMD, right?
Yes.
So we do have yours, and the
So he's got home health care too.
we don't have your official number because it wasn't posted on the CMS website or on their data set.
And you
Dude, he is so nervous. He's acting like he's got something to hide.
My name's Nick Shirley. They actually made like all this information, the data public for everyone to see what was going on in our country because so much corruption's happening.
My name's Nick
But,
Shirley.
it
Let me
doesn't
just
look
keep
like
talking to you.
We could find any of your information from the CMS data set, but we do have you here. So is that concerning that your information wasn't reported to CMS?
what information?
To the CMS data set as far as the billing and how much money you guys are
He doesn't know what you're talking about. Look at this guy. Look at him in the background. He knows
No, no, no. It's a piece of paper.
Oh, well, we went through
directly from the government.
If you want to learn, I'll teach you how to get after the crooked people.
Okay, help us. We'd love for you to help us.
First, you have to.
You see what he's doing? So he's guilty. You can tell he's guilty, just his whole aura. So what he's going to do now is he's going to be like, you know what? Let me help you out with your mission. That way you leave me the heck alone.
Research, like you said the name, and you have a number, right?
Yes.
And you come to my office. It's a brand new office, and you don't come to a building like this, like from like FBI guys.
Guard dogs are pissed.
Okay, well, can you tell us, for instance, Miracle over there?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the mirror.
Well, you should because they're.
Why not?
You should because they're making.
Literally 10 seconds. You guys tell him. Tell him. But this is our house. Tell him. This is our house, Pete. Oh, poor baby girl. Tell him this is our house. We'll mess you up. You try to attack our daddy. We love our daddy. I love you guys too. Watch your head. Don't hit that on that table. All right, sorry guys. Sorry.
You who have
Sorry.
a real business apparently getting a bad rap. You realize that, right? For instance, they received $1.3 million. They're a shell company. There's nothing in there. It's completely empty, and they received $1.3 million. You should care.
What do you mean?
If you're in this industry, I'd be pissed if someone was stealing money, making me look bad if they were in my industry.
They don't
right?
look me bad because I'm not bad. You have anything against my agency? Let's go.
Well, we were asking.
Put my hands and.
We're just asking you questions, sir. Like why?
If you have something against me, just cuff me up and send me to prison. If I was in charge, you wouldn't even go to prison. Your assets would be frozen, and you would be adios, señorita. Adios, señorita.
How come Miracle Healing Hospice right there? They received $32,000 per beneficiary, yet their building's completely
Your undeserved assets.
Call the FBI, Department of Justice.
I'm just doing my job as a citizen to show people what's happening here in our country.
Well, I'm doing
Because we're
my
all
job.
See, and the problem is that these people think since it's so easy to commit this fraud, since they make it so easy, since they're basically buying our loyalty, they're scratching our back, we're scratching them. They think that because it's so easy to do that, they think it's so hard to fight against that. But it's really not. Develop a appropriate algorithm, feed that into AI with a bunch of 100 super smart people, start catching these fraud alerts left and right. Be cleared up so fast. Because let's be real, Nick Shirley, like I said, he's no expert on this, but this is blatantly obvious. He doesn't have to be an expert. This is clear cut and dry. Like, imagine the people that are out there that are smarter than all these people doing this.
paying a lot of money in taxes, and it turns out a lot of it's just going towards fraud.
Well, I'm very happy you're going to catch the fraud people. Honestly.
Yeah, me
But
too.
it doesn't look like bad. It doesn't make me bad because some people are doing bad stuff.
Yeah, so what's
So because I'm an enabler and letting these people do it in my plaza, I'm not a bad person.
You're asking me?
Yeah, because you're in the industry, so we figured might as well ask you. Like, you obviously found it was a good business to start. You just started yours, right?
I started my business in
How long?
1997.
Okay, great.
In America?
How come you're seeing such an increase
So,
in hospice
because
care here?
I've been in this business for so long, I have more knowledge of it.
I do this from
But then watch him have no information for him.
Mhm, good for you. And so, since you've been in the industry for so long, why do you think we're seeing a 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA and in
I
California?
cannot answer that question because
Looks like they're all running out of here. Everyone's
See?
heading out.
They're fleeing.
We
Look
just gotta
at all
ask
these
them
nice cars. They're
questions.
fleeing.
Why can't-
They saw Nick Shirley's here. We got to get
Look
the
at all
heck
people
out of
scattering
here.
out of here. They're all here just a minute ago.
It's strange, you know. There's over 80 people connected to one of these dormant motels.
Dude, that parking lot is empty now.
You know, getting 30,000 per person. It's millions of dollars. We come and knock on the door. It's an abandoned shell company.
I
shell
don't
building.
say it's right, and I don't care about those people.
Could you just answer the question, what's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice care
Yeah,
here
Mr.
inside LA?
Expert that's been in this business
Inside
since
California.
1997?
You're in the industry, sir.
What he said?
You
Did he
know
say
that- you know better than
79?
me.
You're asking me? No, I don't.
You've been in it since 1997.
But you
Yeah,
do.
I don't.
So what's the need for an increase?
Maybe there is a lot of old people already.
See, this guy's an expert when he can use it to his advantage, but then you ask him any kind of question, he doesn't have a clue. That's why I always, like, even on this, I'll even tell you that now. I'm no expert either. I don't know everything. I won't speak to everything. If I don't know something, I'll keep my mouth shut. Or I'll tell you to look up the information on your own because I don't want to tell you something wrong. But I'm also not afraid to be wrong. And I'm also not afraid to not know something. You don't have to know everything.
I don't know what to say.
A lot of old people are dying.
You listen to Dr. Oz. Let me tell you like this.
He's a good
And
doctor.
He's a fraud. He sell a lot of medication online. One of them, it's me. I bought.
Well, his
He
information
told
comes
me,
straight from the federal
"Let me
government, so I
finish
trust
it.
his more than yours.
Let
So.
me finish it.
I think
go
I know
to
why he
field,
hates Oz.
I gain weight.
Well,
That's why. That's why he hates Dr. Oz. What was that? What was that when that got big? That was like early 2000s or something. So basically, this dude probably bought some weight loss pills from Dr. Oz's company or distributor, whatever, back in the early 2000s. I don't remember exactly when. And they didn't work. So now he hates
you
him.
still look like you're pretty heavy, sir.
That's funny.
Because of Dr. Oz.
That's funny.
Oh, you're fat because of Dr. Oz?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sir, how are you
sure
doing?
about the-
This guy doesn't think there's any fraud.
Not because of anything I do. Dr. Oz made me fat. His pills made me so fat.
First of all, not this guy. You have to respect me.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter.
All right, well,
Let me
this guy would
finish
know.
Put respect on my name. This is ridiculous. You don't call me this guy. Respect me. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. What's your name? It don't matter.
Well, you don't think there's
I know
any
my
fraud?
name. What's your name?
My name's Nick Shirley.
My name is John Boyagin.
Okay, great.
There is a lot of fraud going on, but it's not me. I don't give a who does what.
Yeah, we never said you were committing the fraud, sir.
Well,
We're
you see,
doing.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here, right?
So
I'm
thank you.
standing next to you.
Do you know where Guardian of Angels?
Yeah, but why are you there? Are you there because you're trying to hide something?
No idea. Oh, Angels of Peace. Cool.
Hey, they found
Hello.
it. They found the one they were originally looking for.
Well, can we just ask you guys some questions? We might be able to get you some business. Are you the head honcho here or what?
No, you're the head hunter. Get out of from here. Give me my.
Oh! So, the place they've been looking for the entire time? It is this dude's place that's been talking to him. He just said, no, I don't know any of these places. I'm not doing.
I thought you don't know who these people were, though.
Give me my phone.
Alrighty. Light of Angel.
Come here.
Oh, you. Oh, I'm running. Look at him. What?
Come here.
I'm right here. I'm right here, sir.
There he goes.
What's going
Again.
on?
Again. Once you start filming and come out of your little apartment, you know you've done something wrong. You know they've done something wrong.
For what?
You see that?
For what? Sir, we're just asking questions, and if you want to answer them, you can answer them.
Call 911.
We're just looking for Guardian of Angels Hospice.
We're trying to check you're American citizens,
Look,
right?
we're looking for Guardian of Angels.
Yeah.
You're American citizens, right?
Of course.
Yeah, are you?
See any Guardian of Angels in here?
Not yet. We're
Then
looking.
get out of here.
That's what we're looking for, sir.
There's like 100 doors. This is just one door.
Okay, get out of here then.
What's your problem with us asking people about simple questions about where our tax dollars are going?
I bet you fat boy won't follow you down to the first floor.
Harassing people.
How are we harassing people?
Dr. Oz got his diabetes all fucked up.
As a guardian, and you're harassing people.
Yeah, because people want to kill me for exposing fraud here in the United States.
Why they want to kill you?
Fraudsters
You're
don't
doing
like
good
being
job.
exposed.
Huh?
Why are you raising your voice if you have nothing to hide?
You think I'm hiding?
What are you
Yeah.
so scared about me
You're
coming
accusing
around
me?
here for?
I
I'm
do.
not scared. I'm telling you, don't harass
You're shaking.
people.
Why are you shaking?
Because I have a diabetes.
Oh, okay, great.
This
Yeah,
Dr. Oz gave me
so-
I need your
diabetes.
full names.
Oh,
He
you
fucked
want my
up
full
my
name?
blood
It's on the
sugar.
internet.
No,
Dude, it's
don't
all
go
over
to
the internet.
I'm too old.
Oh, okay.
What's your full names?
Sir, we're just asking you questions about.
What's your full names?
Oh, we just want
They
hospice.
told you the Guardian of Angels in this building.
Guardian
It's
of
right
Angels
here.
to check in my grandma.
Go look for it, bro. You see?
That's what
any
we're
Guardian
doing.
Wonder
of
what she's doing down
That's what we're
here.
doing,
I'm
and you're getting
telling
mad
you.
at us.
No, you're
can't
going
find
to
it.
hold the door.
We can't find it.
I can't find it.
So,
So are all
Where's
the
my grandma gonna go, man? They're taking in millions of dollars. I can't find the place. You know?
well, what
How many
can I say?
Teslas? How many Teslas are in this parking lot? There's 3. There's 1, 2, and then there's one off
Thank you,
camera
sir.
right
Have a
there.
good day. So here in this parking lot, you do have some nice cars. You got a Tesla, a nice Mercedes.
Oh, that was a
You got
Mercedes.
Another Tesla.
It was just 2 Teslas.
Another Tesla.
Oh, no,
a
there was
really
3.
nice Mercedes right here as well. Another.
And look at this dump. Look at this dump that they're sitting in. Tell me you don't look at this and you be like, something's going on there.
Tesla, Audi, really nice cars.
A lot of Teslas.
A lot of really nice cars for
Hospice.
hospice.
Usually-
Must be very lucrative because a lot of these businesses, these doors right here have nothing on them. All the blinds are churned out. In places like Miracle up there, they have received $1.3 million, yet there's absolutely nothing inside. This
And there's definitely no angels there either.
is what you call welfare maxing. And Rise, you come out, you're welcomed by two nice BMWs, one right here, and inside of there, you have a whole plethora of Mercedes, Teslas, BMWs.
At least they got some big boys to come follow them around, eh?
There's nothing fishy going on according to them.
We then,
you know, I bet you these two are just like, hell yeah. He's probably paying them a crap ton of money for this.
$2.5 million. However, when we arrived,
and it's a critical.
Found, but there was a bunch of new hospices that had popped up.
So this is how crazy.
Again, they're all dumb.
Inside of California, you have all these businesses. They literally open up a business. They just put HFS Hospice Care Inc. They don't do anything with the storefront, and then you have another one right here, Relief Home Healthcare. Absolutely empty inside, and then you have another one.
Nothing.
SKH Home Healthcare. They're just popping up everywhere.
Probably
so
empty.
This isn't some random thing that's happening here inside of California and Los Angeles in this Van Nuys area. Quite literally, we've been to 2 locations so far, and they're just popping up these home healthcare, these hospice centers, and they're not even doing anything to try and hide what they're doing. It's 1 p.m. right now.
It's 1 p.m. my time too. That's funny.
Inside this location as well.
Open, but nobody there.
We have absolutely nobody inside it. We're just wondering, we're coming through Van Nuys, how come there's so many of these home health care, these hospices that are popping up everywhere?
He has no idea.
What made you want to start yours?
This isn't mine, I just work here.
Okay, and how come you think there's such a sudden rise of all these hospices and home health cares?
He doesn't know, he just works there, Nick.
I have no idea, honestly.
Pretty lucrative business, or?
I wouldn't say like that's that crazy.
Of course he wouldn't say that, because if he said that, then red flag number one.
On the back sign you have Canestro Care Hospice Inc., Studio Care Hospice Inc., El Primero Home Health Care right there.
You think they're all attached too?
If you're looking for a massage to take a break from the hospice and everything, you can come right up here and get some sort of massage.
And this building right here is a perfect example of a dilapidated building that is now being used for a hospice, home health care, and adult daycare.
And this is the
that janky building. That janky building. That janky
and this
building
right here is a perfect.
You know what they're doing, right? This all front. This one, they have all these hospice places here as a cover for a massage with a happy ending.
Example of a dilapidated building that is now being used for a hospice, home health care, and adult daycare.
And this is the crazy thing that appears to be happening here in California. You can just start your own hospice. You have Advent Hospice right here. If you want to start your own home health care, you can just put up a white piece of paper and stick a logo onto it and say that's your home health care company. If you want to start an adult daycare, you can just get a building like this and receive money from the government. That's the crazy thing, is inside this one building, you have an adult day healthcare.
I'm sorry, adult daycare sounds weird to me. It just sounds weird.
All in one location. And why are tax dollars going towards all of these buildings? And they're quite literally everywhere. Everyone should be a bit suspicious about what's happening here. Inside of these parking lots too, you'll always find a super nice BMW, Mercedes, you name it, newest Audis. You always
That's
find
crazy.
the nicest cars outside of these.
That's crazy.
Hospice centers.
We headed to the next suspicious hospice location, and what do we find?
A brand new Mercedes. Everywhere we go in this video, going around these hospitals.
Dude, these cars are worth more than the amount of money I've spent in my entire lifetime. That's insane.
There is a nice Mercedes or BMW. We have all-day hospice care, Health Elect Care, you have Edom Hospice, Lacar Home Health, and even back here, this is just one floor inside this building. You have
Dracaris.
Rita Hospice. I don't know what the need is for all these hospice centers, but for instance, all day hospice back there, they billed $3.1 million, and per beneficiary, that was $6,000, 24 claims per patient with only 2 codes.
Only 2 codes. Only 2 codes too, that's the kicker.
Services and over 500 patients and they started billing in April 2023 and accumulated $3.1 million in 19 months. So
And it's easy too because they only had 2 healthcare codes, so it's the same two.
maybe if you
Every
want to
day.
get rich here inside the United States, come to LA, open up a hospice, because there's 1,000% increase in hospices opening up here inside
Hey,
of
Nick
California.
Shirley, you want to go open up a
can
hospice
go
with
ahead
me?
and become a millionaire. Could you just answer, for instance, we have some
I'm just
information
kidding,
right
guys.
here
I would
that
never
there's
do that in real life.
$6,000 per beneficiary.
I would not fraud
and
you guys out of your
24
money.
claims per patient with only 2 codes. Can you give us any explanation? Okay, yeah, we just want to make sure, if you want anything to clarify, if you want to clarify anything. Okay. For this video, we really do want to give each and every single person the opportunity to answer just quite literally the facts. All this information is coming
But they don't have the
straight from
answers.
the public databases. And if they refuse to answer simple questions about businesses they're operating, I think that says a lot about what's going on behind the scenes. Now we are here outside of Healthy Life Adult Daycare. This place, over the past few years, has billed $19.8 million alone. Now let's go see if I can enroll my grandma, because she needs some daycare. And
Guys,
this
we
right
gotta
here
stop putting up with
is
this.
the entrance of a building that's received over $19 million. So this is the location that's received over $19 million. Kind of crazy, right? They say that right here, right now we're here at 1:30.
I mean, this is a giant
I
building.
wouldn't doubt that adults do come, but 19
They probably don't need that much money, though. That's probably a ridiculous amount of money.
Everything's set up, but there's no people. It's like for a show almost.
No, nobody's here.
So these guys are probably doing the bare minimum. So let's put an example that's probably not very good. Like, say that this place is enrolled in the category between 33 to 100 people, right? Well, they're probably treating the 33 people that go in there as the 100 so that they can take the full amount of money out from the government opposed to what they need for 33, if that makes any sense. So instead of just getting funding for about 33 people that go in, they get the funding for the whole 100. Which they probably do they probably do the bare minimum. Probably the bare minimum.
You have to come back tomorrow.
And could we get like a brochure to enroll our grandma into this location?
I don't have anything.
Can anyone
Bare
give us
minimum.
a brochure?
Angela, does somebody has information about here?
Don't think it's enough to say it's fraudulent, because you do see that it is operating. There were people working inside there. But the fact that there's just businesses like
A lot
these
of red
popping around
flags, though.
everywhere, and this is what they look like outside of a location that receives $19 million over the past few years, yet the building looks completely almost dismantled out here.
If I had $19 million over the last 5 years, I mean, probably 18 million of that's probably going to some kind of charities or stuff like that, because the fuck do I need that much money for? So the reason I say that is because I was basically borderline poor growing up. My mom, bless her heart, she did everything she possibly could, gave me the best life she possibly could. I have nothing to complain about. But the reason I say that is because if I started making millions of dollars, I'd probably still live on my $30,000 a year, because that's what I've known and because I don't need much. Sure, there'll be stuff that I want, or projects and stuff I'd want to do, but like, there's so many people out there that make $100,000 or 120 or 150, 200, and they think they're poor.
And look, all they have to say that they are an adult day healthcare is that sign that says ADHC. And there was some people working inside of it. We have the phone number right here. Darren's gonna go ahead and give a phone call and see if somebody from inside answers. There are people inside right now, the phone's just ringing.
You can leave a message after the tone. This mailbox is full.
There you have it. They don't even have an inbox available to take in a voicemail. And another thing to take note of is Gavin Newsom right now in Poly Market. He is the leading nominee for the Democrats come 2028. All this fraud's taking place, all this waste is taking place. Nobody really knows what's going on. I mean, look at this place. This adult daycare received $19 million, has billed the state of California over $19 million.
And you know, if the normal American went up to me and said, I had no idea this was going on, I would believe him. I would believe him. Which is why he's doing this.
$1 million over the past few years. This is all taking place here. So that is something to think about come 2028 with Gavin Newsom leading the Democrats right now on Poly Market.
The way these hospices are able to enroll these people and collect money from Medicare and Medi-Cal here inside of California is they collect the Medicare numbers from individuals and then sign them up for hospice without them even knowing. I actually went and spoke with a professional inside of the medical industry to get her opinion on how this all works. We're seeing all of these hospices pop up here. Why is hospice and home health care such a booming business right now?
I think it's become a trend of fraud.
She got her coffee.
Honestly, has. Like, I heard about this about 5 years ago during COVID, that people were building hospices and selling them. It was like a business these people made. So it's an easy way to build Medicare with their people's beneficiary numbers that people can easily steal and even purchase and buy. They buy numbers from.
And even then, with those numbers too, a lot of people who don't know what they're getting themselves into, the elderly especially, they'll just give them that number, and then they could just repeatedly just keep billing and billing and billing, and then they won't have a clue where that money's going from and why it's being taken out of their account.
People and tell them, give me your Medicare beneficiary number, and I will give you something in return.
And what does that mean, give you my beneficiary number?
So there's an ID that you have. Medicare gives you. Medicare is for anybody 65 and over. So they'll give you a Medicare ID number, and that number is what's used to bill Medicare.
So essentially, if they can get a number from somebody, it's almost like getting a credit card number, and then from there they can continue to bill and bill and bill and get that Medicare money.
Exactly. Yeah. It's actually more beneficial than finding a credit card these days. Anybody can get a hospice license, actually. You don't need to be a physician. You don't need to be a doctor.
Well, that's why everybody's doing it then. The process is so easy, so why not just take advantage of it?
You can apply and get a hospice license in the state of California. They take the Medicare numbers, they bill Medicare, the Medicare sends them a...
But how easy is it really? Is it easy for everyone? Or is it easy for these blocked communities that are getting the benefits in order to... and they're getting the benefits in return of voting?
Check right away. It's an easy process.
So an old person might be a bit naive to giving somebody their Medicare number, yes, and without them
see, that was what I was talking about.
More valuable than giving them their credit card.
He just said it better.
In fact, in LA, there's locations that will teach you how to open up your own hospice center. So I went there with a potential business partner to try and become a multi-millionaire in hospice.
We know that hospice is a very lucrative business, so I joined a...
It's raining. And they're in these...
business partner right here. His name's Darren, and we're here outside the Hospice Consultants, and we would like to start our own hospice today. We're just two young men who want to become millionaires here inside the United States, and it seems like the only way to do it nowadays is by committing fraud. So we're gonna go in and see if we can start our own hospice.
I love how they got one of the security guys to take the video.
Hospice Consultants?
Yes.
Oh, can we talk to you guys?
About?
They don't look like they're hospice consultants for Americans.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your name?
My name's Nick, but I want to open up a hospice.
I understand, but we don't take care of that.
Can I get some information?
Isn't that exactly what you do?
Give me a flyer or something. And this is...
So they won't even let him in to start the process. And this is supposed to be their job, which makes me go back to my last comment is, what would have happened if they walked in and they were Somali and they wanted to start a hospice? Do these two ladies, like, yeah, you know what? You're the exact clientele we were looking for.
Is the hospice consultant.
They won't even open the door for him.
All right, so they say they're open right now. They won't let us into the lobby. This is no way to conduct business. We are two entrepreneurs trying to open up our own hospice.
Soaked to the bone right now.
We were denied service by the potential fraudsters, and as we were leaving, one of the fraudsters started to leave from the back in a $200,000 Maybach.
And we have a Mercedes-Benz driving up. Where can we open
And he was
a
generous. I saw the 261.
We'd like to open up a hospice. Get a Maybach just like you. So is this how I can get a Maybach by opening up my own hospice?
Now, after seeing all the wealth that
Look,
is being created from...
they came out in the rain. Those two girls came out in the rain to videotape this as if they got evidence for something he's doing wrong, which means, what did I say twice already? They're guilty.
These hospice centers, I headed back to the original location where we found over 15 hospices in one plaza. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a fluke that Armenian mafia members were running the show and that there weren't just randomly $100,000 cars the day I went by. And this time, it was even worse.
Sir, how are you? Good. So what do you think about all
Good
this
enough to
hospice fraud? Sir, you're in the Cybertruck, driving away, taking money from old people.
Bruh, one of these tires is probably more expensive than my monthly payment for my place.
Yet he's just driving away in his Cybertruck, won't even answer any questions. Let's see, we have another rich person as well that's getting rich off this hospice. This guy's leaving as well. So the two people that walked out of Holy Angels, they're in a brand new Cybertruck and a new BMW. How lucrative of a business is hospice? I'm seeing a Cybertruck, you're in a nice BMW. It's good? Yeah, because it looks like, for instance,
Clearly.
Guardian of Angels, that used to be here, $4.8 million they billed the state of California. And how many clients do you guys have?
Brother, do you have a badge? Do I need to answer your question?
I'm just curious.
It's not mine. I just work.
Yeah. You must be getting paid pretty well, right?
Bro, this is my parents, bro. Come on.
Do your parents run the hospice?
They don't work.
At first.
Is that who's that guy in the Cybertruck? He's your uncle.
That's
so
your.
it's like a family business.
You guys both just came out, so it is a family-owned
But
business.
why was he
Then
walking out of the hospice then too?
Brother, can you leave me alone?
Like these hospices, there's nothing inside of them.
If it's not you guys, how come you're in the newest BMW and the newest Cybertruck?
get rid of them. Throw them out. Get them out of here.
Just all the other hospices?
Get them out of
Do you
here.
like taking care of old people? Like, are you the one going out visiting the hospice patients, sir? Uh-oh, he's gonna have to do another point turn.
Yeah, you guys are in my fucking way. Move.
Well, you could just go that way. What's the key to opening up a hospice if I wanted to open up one? Because you're in the family business of hospices. If I want to open my own? What do you do for work here?
Huh?
What do you do for work here?
Why?
Oh, we're just looking around. We're seeing all these hospices, so we're just curious.
Well, I don't know, man.
Word got out.
He's like, I'll tell you what I do. Oh, for hospice? Nah, I don't know. I don't
I
know.
was inside of the plaza and all the fraudsters started hopping in their cars, leaving the scene.
Excuse me.
They're fleeing again.
Let's see if they can just answer our questions.
They're running away.
Hello, can we ask you a quick question?
He
Driving
said
out
bye.
a brand new M8.
No, I can't.
They can't get out that easy.
He's chasing
How
him down.
can I get an M8 as well? Should I open up a hospice?
Dude, look how many. They're just leaving on command. Nick Shirley shows up and they're just like, oh, adios.
A brand new M8.
You're not going to get my
BMW
information.
M8 competition. Listen to
Look
this
at
thing.
that. He's even
This
flexing
is
too.
the sound of hospice money.
This is the sound of our money.
And this is the guy who said he's fat because of Dr. Oz. His business is not open today. Seems like this mafia right here.
He probably left
naming
the
all
state.
their companies.
He went to Minnesota. No, he didn't go to Minnesota. He went to Portland.
We have
or
Angels
Washington.
of Haven, Angels of Peace, Light of Angels. Yet the BMWs, one right here, one right there, two brand new Mercedes over there. It just is unbelievable the amount of money that these people are making, and they're not even
It's
trying
insane.
to hide it. Buying these luxury cars, each and every single person's wearing some sort of designer clothing as well. And this building looks like it used to be some sort of old motel that has turned into some cash grab, money grab for hospices here. Would you like to give any last statement about what's going on here? Nothing? Because it seems like it was pretty good family business. Another guy just pulled out in the M8 competition.
Kind of looks like the dude that just pulled out in that M8. Is this supposed to be? Tell me this isn't Holy Angels. Tell me that's not Holy Angels and they spelt that wrong.
Good for them, bro. Why are you guys pocket watching, bro? Leave the fucking people alone.
Because this is taxpayers' dollars that are paying for all this stuff.
Okay. What the fuck is he doing? That ass just working, bro.
With
What are you doing?
taxpayers' dollars, receiving money from Medicare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, you name it. And it just seems like a lot of people are getting rich off of
I'm busy, bro. I have work.
the death of old people. What do you do for work here?
Bro.
He smokes
It's
and
sad to
chills
think about it.
and
Here in the United
plays
States,
video games.
We're literally being defrauded by people who are taking advantage of old people, young people in daycares, disabled people with autism clinics, and no one's doing anything to stop it. So I think it's time we stand up to these fraudsters and tell them, let them know, you are stealing from everyday American citizens. People can't afford homes, rents are expensive, their insurance is expensive, everything's getting more and more expensive. And if we don't crack down on this fraud, national debt's going to continue going up. This is just one of the factors that affects the national debt, and we're going to lose the value of our own dollar. So people, if they want to really fight,
That's
to
true.
keep America a great way to do it is by fighting fraud, because this is just unbelievable. You have people who drive around in BMWs, M8 competitions, Mercedes. Meanwhile, everyday American citizens are struggling to be able to afford their own bills.
$172 million in fraud, and there you go. There you go.
And Spa, Amy,
That's Nick Shirley.
This is the sound.
Again, enjoy the video, like and subscribe. There he is right there. We can't let this continue, guys. We cannot let this continue. It's not okay. Not okay.